What's good, everybody? It's The Wave, and we back with another reaction video. This one comes from my guy, Gary V. I'm not sure if y'all hip, but make sure y'all subscribe to him and follow him, man. I've been following him for years. Definitely is a really good person to follow, just within business, entrepreneurship, very helpful tips. And I figured, like, I definitely want to share, like, funny content and stuff I be finding on YouTube, but also want to share things that, help me out and people that, inspire me and encourage me with certain things. So, this one in particular I picked because he just came out with this video a few days ago, and I haven't even seen this one myself. So let's go ahead and get this one started. Make sure y'all continue to like and subscribe, comment at the bottom, and yeah, let's get into this one.
Following culture is dying. Everybody's just getting their shit in the feed. I don't follow anyone when I see good content. I just like it, so I see their content again. This is my new TikTok account, Gary V Replies. I have 384 followers. Look how many views this post got, 32,000. Now I'm going to my regular account, 15 million followers. Less views on my latest post, 15 million less followers. It's all about the content now. I'm actually predicting that followers is not even gonna be shown publicly soon. People are stuck in high school. Don't worry about how many friends you have.
What's some biggest mistakes you see some of the like fitness clothing brands when trying to grow on social media that you see that they make on that regard?
They make content that's selfish and they don't make content that brings value to people. So for example, putting out content to show people how to stretch their hip flexor is like a piece of content that brings people value. And that's something they could be doing in the gym.
Right.
And so everything's like, buy my shirt and check out how cool my fucking pants are and fucking sell. Look what I'm doing right now. I want every single person that's watching right now to start collecting V-Friends because I think I'm building the next Pokemon. But look what I'm doing in real life. Instead of just doing sell, I'm here trying to provide value, and then everyone's like, what's V-Friends, right? Let's actually do a giveaway. Let's give away this Shrewd Shark. I'm gonna sign this. Now I'm using the platform. Watch this. I'm showing you in real time. Now, I've signed this. It brings it more value. Someone can sell this for $100 on eBay. Now I'm gonna put up a giveaway. That's gonna go up, right? How many people here are on the show for the first time? They're all gonna click. 100 people just clicked. If they weren't following the account, entering the giveaway made them follow the account. Now I'm gonna point to the notes. There's a little yellow tabby, right, that I'm pointing to. That's the notes field. If you click that and you click the little VF15 in there, there's a code it goes in your shopping cart. And then later when I sell these for, instead of 25 for 15 bucks, people are gonna get free, and they get into my ecosystem. But what I'm really doing is providing value. It's almost like a global jab, right hook.
Yeah, and it further reemphasizes same ones you said with the cohorts last time we spoke, because that's exactly what I've been trying to focus. I don't want to focus so much on the selling, like, oh, here's a new shirt, but like, hey, look, guys, like started motivational. I even started a podcast too to just bring other guests to provide other value and so forth. So awesome.
I've had a food business for about 9 years. We've never been on social media, haven't really created any content, and we're trying to get into catering now. But we don't know how to really go about it, marketing-wise. What should we do? What should we not do?
Couple things. Number one, you need to look at the companies that are located in a 20-mile radius of where you live. Find their HR people or their CEOs on LinkedIn and send them messages. So if there's an office 3 minutes from you and you see it's called Logitech, literally find them on LinkedIn and send them a message and say you're a new catering company in the area and would they like to talk. You're gonna, just like the post, ironically, the post that I'm trying to get everyone to look at that I just posted on Instagram, literally, you're gonna get 80, oh, we had a giveaway winner? Maple Bear with the big win. Let's clap it up for Maple Bear, everyone. Maple Bear with a nice win. Maple Bear, you wanna do that. You wanna make content on Instagram. You also wanna search your town on Instagram. So like, I'm gonna show you. I'm tired of people not doing stuff. What town are you in?
In San Jose.
Yep, San Jose. So literally, I'm searching San Jose on Instagram. I hit enter. I literally hit reels up here from San Jose. And now I'm looking at content from San Jose, right? And I'm seeing people. I can click that content, get a sense of who that person is, and I see this guy, and he does, ironically, he does food, and literally he has 178,000 followers, and I could message him and say, I'm gonna say keep going, because I'm gonna give him some positivity, but you could have said, I'm a caterer in the area, or I got a vegetable stand. Do you want to do something together? So
Okay.
notice so far I have not talked to you about content. I've talked to you about messaging strategy.
Okay.
LinkedIn and Instagram searching your town. After that, you need to make content that is just about what you sell and what you make. Like,
Okay.
I don't think you need my advice to what to make. By the way, GaryV.com/attention. Everybody tag it up right now. GaryV.com/attention. My brother,
Okay.
I made a deck. How many pages is it? 44? 47? I made a 47-page deck for free.
Okay.
And it will show you how to do content in detail.
And then I have a quick question. Sorry to interrupt. So
No worries.
we went out and we got a professional photographer, did a video, really nice shoot of our product. And my question is, on my social media platforms, should I delete all of my shitty old content and put the new content, or should I leave it? What's
That's a
the
good
best thing to
question.
do?
Doesn't fucking matter. Both
It
work.
doesn't matter.
Both work.
Okay.
If you feel some sort of way and insecure about the shitty content because you think it's shitty, delete it. I don't think it fucking matters. So good news, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, brother. Don't be scared of AI, like, especially if you're a realtor. Like, robots are not showing up at houses next year. If you were a graphic designer who has no ideas, you should be worried about AI. But if you're a real estate agent, it's like, come on. Like, fucking Megan Fox is not showing up at a listing and selling the house like that movie showed anytime soon. We're a little ways away from that. So let's calm it the fuck down. Let's stop always using fear. What this 48-year-old young woman needs to do is stop using fear as her reaction to new things. When I see new shit, I go on the offense. I mean, by the way, AI could disrupt advertising way quicker than it's gonna disrupt real estate home sales. So I think for everyone here, it's about fear or optimism. And I think too many people default into fear on everything they hear. So I think the answer to her is to quit it. Stop being scared.
My question for you is I am very goal oriented, very consistent. I've done very well in my career. I am really struggling with my Instagram platform and growing my audience, even though I've been doing it 15 years consistently. And I'm just wondering, do you recommend maybe spending on boosting content? I know that it then stunts your organic. No.
It doesn't stunt your organic, but you're boosting for insecurity a piece of content that nobody liked. So what I would recommend you do is not boost content that's already been proven by the algorithm that nobody's that interested in. I would challenge you to start mixing up your content and going on a complete detox and completely going left field. Make a cooking video. Be more vulnerable than you've ever been. Change up your fucking content. Try like sit down and make 10 totally different pieces of content that you have not in the past. That's like different style, different topics, shit you've never talked about, maybe with other random people. Maybe, I mean, one of my most viral posts was me talking about me liking blueberries. I think you need to mix up your content if you're stuck. People, when they're stuck, need a creative reboost of trying different shit, not boosting content that's not doing well.
I feel like my content is doing well. I'm just not growing my audience. My audience, I'm just losing as many followers as I am gaining.
Good news. Followers mean nothing.
Okay.
Followers mean nothing. I'm actually predicting that followers is not even gonna be shown publicly soon. It means nothing. I'm not growing either. No one's following anymore. Everything's coming up in your feed. I don't follow anyone when I see good content. I just like it so I see their content again. I stopped growing too.
Okay. I'll try not to focus on that then. Thank you so much, Gary. Appreciate it.
By the way, I love you for what you just did. People are stuck in high school. Don't worry about how many friends you have. You're focusing on the wrong metric.
I'm so glad to hear that because I feel like I'm doing well. I'm getting campaigns, I'm getting paid, I'm getting the recognition, but I'm just so frustrated that I've been at the same number for years and I just don't get that.
I've been at the same number for years too. Following culture is dying. Everybody's just getting their shit in the feed. And like my whole young crew is like shaking their head right now. Like they all know. They're like, occasionally you'll follow, but like it's not like it used to be where if you saw anything you liked, you followed.
My question is this. Only because of you, I started making content on TikTok 4 years ago. about perfumes. And I was growing really fast, became the biggest perfume influencer in Sweden in just 1-2 years.
Amazing.
And last year, I started my own brand and expecting kind of people to buy just because of me. But what happened? No one really bought. I underestimated the hard work of building a brand, and now I kind of got hit by that reality check. And now I'm starting to kind of figure out what I should do from here. And I've read your book, of course, fully in line with building, a brand for making organic content. But I'm a little bit stuck now, feeling like, what should I do? What content should we make?
How many TikTok followers do you have?
77,000 on my private account, not on the company or on the brand account.
And how often are you going live?
Almost never.
I think what happened in your transition was I love that you said you underestimated. I think a lot of people take the audience for granted. And do you have any insight to why people didn't buy it is the question. I would tell you that I would go live if I were you for 3 hours a day for the next month and just talk to people. I'm looking at it right now, like Gigi Allen. I'm on TikTok as well. Obviously, everybody get over to Whatnot over here, GaryVee.com/whatnot. But Caden says facts. And you could talk to Caden. You'd be like, Caden, why did you not buy the fragrance? Carissa, I'm on GaryVee.com/whatnot. I also don't see him live on Whatnot. You could just talk to them on live and ask them why they didn't buy the fragrance. Some will tell you they didn't know about it. Some will tell you that they didn't like the description of the scent. But I think you need to spend a lot more time interacting deeper with your audience, because what happened was it wasn't as deep as you thought because they didn't feel like buying it just to support you, and you need to build a deeper connection.
Okay.
And I believe the biggest way that you can build a connection is live, not content. Live.
Okay, on my private account, that is.
On your private account. I would literally hang up right now and go live for an hour and see what happens. And just talk to them like friends, like a focus group, like you're just hanging out with your potential customers.
Okay, I think one reason why I didn't do it is 2 years ago when TikTok was on the boom. I felt like whenever I went live, I had maybe 100 people in there. But nowadays, when I try to go live, it's like 10, 15 people in there. So maybe it's an ego thing too, where I felt like,
of course it's
no
an
one's
ego
really
thing.
in here.
Of course. And the longer you stay on, more people show up. And by the way, 10 to 15 is a lot. When I went on Ustream for hours back in 2007 and 8 and 9, there was 13 people there, 40 people there. Be grateful for what you have, not envious of what you don't have. This is not for you on social. You've got to get to Whatnot. Free Gritty hat signed. Just to give you context, look at the Gritty Ghost hat. $130 sold. Sold on January 17th, $130. Gritty Ghost hat is free right now. Just hit the giveaway button. There's 547 of you. Only 243 of you have entered it. This is being given away right now. Let's go to the next question. Everybody in social, you can't win until you go to GaryVee.com/whatnot by picking one. I have all those same interests too. Pick one. People don't want to fucking put in the work. Like, we're gonna have to get to the core of this issue, everyone. There's an issue out there. It's called people want the results, but they don't want to put in the work. That's why plastic surgery and Ozempic are so big. Unfortunately, there's no plastic surgery and Ozempic in business. I get that you want a Lambo and a private jet and an island and a hot guy or girl as your partner, but are you working for it? Or are you just sitting on social, scrolling, farting on your fucking couch and being like, I win, they got lucky. Lucky is the weapon of choice for non-action oriented, entitled human beings.
If you were a car salesman and in 2025, how would you utilize like live shopping? And I do comedy skits, but like I also like to convert those things into sales, my audience into car sales, which I've been doing. But what are some things that you would do?
So how often have you been on TikTok Live?
I literally have never been on. I only post content, only post because that's what works.
I want you to hang up right now.
Okay.
And go on TikTok Live and start chopping up. Do you know the craziest part about TikTok Live is they're just gonna put you in the For You page and random people are gonna discover you.
Okay.
Open your TikTok app, go to the bottom, hit the plus sign, and go fucking live. And write a
Okay.
title first time, put it up, and just start fucking talking and walking around just like you are now. I want you to do it for an
Yeah.
hour just to get your fucking feet wet.
Okay.
Everything is about action.
Yeah. For
Everybody
sure.
wants to think, strategize. You know what I
Right.
mean? How do I?
Yeah. For
There
sure.
is no right, Jay. There's no right.
Yeah.
You understand? Everybody
sure.
thinks there's some sort of right way. There's no right.
For sure. No, thank you.
And what you've got is so visual.
Yeah.
Like all those cars, and you've got a good demeanor on you. Just go and talk.
For sure.
Answer
Thank you.
people's questions.
For sure.
People are gonna ask you how to become a car salesman. Where are you from? Just talk. What
Yeah.
you're over worried about is if you spend an hour on it and there's no audience there that can afford those cars, you think you're wasting your time. It's the
Okay.
same shit that you did building your organic social. People
Yeah.
told you that you were wasting your time on that. Nobody was gonna buy cars, but you listened to
Right.
Gary Vee and it fucking worked.
For sure. It worked big time.
Well, guess what? Live is gonna work even more for you. Get on it right now. Oh, there's only 9 seconds left on the giveaway. How did 200 of you not hit this? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, here we go. Free $150 hat for no reason is going to Baker Breaks. Let's cap it up. Cap it up for Baker. Let's go, Zach Owens. I see you in the corner clapping. Nice little win for Baker. That's free fucking money. These are VFriends trading cards. They're graded. These are graded by CGC. These are a collectible. These things sell for different prices, obviously, depending on what the card is. But as you can see, these things sell. These cards sell. When is risk too much risk? When, if you fail, it disproportionately destroys the people around you. Other than that, it's not too much risk. You know, notice the theme. The lady in Dubai cared about followers. This gentleman in Sweden cared about how many people showed up to the live, right? People are worried about vanity metrics much more than the depth of the whole thing, right? And so, you know, to me, I just think that people need a perspective shift. You know, risk, I think, is practical. If you lose your home and your children have to, you know, live in a different part of town, like when you're affecting others, but if it's just you, it's never too risky because you're going after your dream, you know? You're going after your dream. All right, let's go to the next one. Yes, garage sales are still in play. In fact, I think Whatnot, for all of you right now, actually I have a fun game for the 715 of you who are on here. As soon as this is over, create your Whatnot account and go live on Whatnot and try to sell something this Saturday out of your house. Something random, like a pillow. Like literally garage sailing on Whatnot, I think is gonna be a monster. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Anthony. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I quit my job in 2020 because of you, and I opened a toy and collectible shop, and it's been doing real good, but lately just been having trouble getting people in the door.
I need you on Whatnot today in the store selling stuff.
Already am.
Tell me, how's it going?
Already doing it.
How's it
It's
going?
going pretty good. Every Wednesday, I'm live every Wednesday. Come check us out. Out
What-
of the box 303.
What about Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
So 2020, the first 2 years, we went live 3 days a week on Facebook every fucking week.
I get it. I'm talking about
Okay.
right. So here's what's happening. To your point, things are changing. People don't want to go to stores. They want to fucking, I love the promo, my guy. Listen to me. I love the promo, but what's going to get you so much more business is you going live on Whatnot. And do you have, how many followers do you have on TikTok?
About 1,500.
Beautiful. That means you can go live. Bro, I need you to go live on these. Your store's gonna become your studio, and that's how it's gonna go, man. Don't be romantic about it being a store. Be romantic about building a business. Like, don't create friction for people to come to the store. There's people right now watching that wanna buy some of the stores that you have, the toys that you have in the store, but they can't get their ass to Denver.
No, for sure.
But they would buy it on fucking Whatnot.
Yep. I'm live
Bro,
every
I need
Wednesday.
you- No,
Monday,
fuck, bro,
Friday.
fuck everyone. That's
Let's
it.
Go. Every fucking day. Let's
bro,
go.
I need you live as much as humanly fucking possible because I think you're deciding to look at negatives. People are hiring. We hired 9 people in the last 3 weeks in their 40s. Unlimited companies are hiring people in their 40s. I believe that Maddie, again, what I'm seeing in the universe is people are choosing negativity to feel better. Mackenzie, do you believe that companies are not hiring people in their 40s?
No.
Okay. People are hiring in their 40s, but if you decide people are not hiring in their 40s, you're gonna sit in your house and be like, I'm getting fucked by ageism, Gen Z and AI are taking all the jobs. Unlimited companies are hiring people in their 40s. Maybe they're not hiring you, and maybe you need to look at that. Did we get beers on TikTok said, I wish my daddy gave me a liquor store. I wanna take a moment to address this. Did we get beers? It sounds like you don't actually know my story, my friend. In fact, my daddy did not give me a liquor store. In fact, as we sit here today, Sasha Vaynerchuk still owns Wine Library. In fact, I worked for my daddy from 14 to 34 and took his business single-handedly from 3.8 million to 65 million, and he never paid me any kind of salary whatsoever, paid me between 40 and 80,000 a year over those years, and I left with so little that I had to start VaynerMedia in a conference room in another company. In fact, I put my daddy on my back, not he put me on his back, and I built it for him. I think it's fun that people like to have excuses. Oh, the Yeti, I don't think he's a hater. I want him to win, and I want to explain. I wasn't 14 making 40K, Daniel. I was making $2 an hour when I was 14. I was making 40K when I was 26 and had already taken the business from 3.8 million to 25 million. Imagine going on social and trying to make up stories to make yourself feel better because you're not fucking winning. I love all you guys. All right, go ahead, Mona.
My question is, do you have advice on how to go against tech giants? Because you know Oracle and these companies are now getting a ton of funding because of the change in administration. And
Mona, I wouldn't be scared of that. You can find niches within the big tech companies. Yes, there's gonna be a lot, but you'll be able to adopt all those. And there's, you know, think of them as layer one, you'll just be layer two. Does that make sense? You're not gonna out tech them.
yeah,
You're just gonna build on top of their tech and they're gonna be able to take attacks. Make sense?
makes sense. And do you have any advice on pre-seed funding, you know, talking to angel investors? I've never done that before.
Just tell them your truth. You're such a dynamic girl. I know you well. You're gonna get one yes out of 25 and then it will start. The end. Literally the video I posted this morning on Instagram.
Yeah,
You gotta just get meetings and ask. That's it. If you want money, you're asking for money. You gotta grind. I hate that it's on text because I have a follow-up question, which is, does he feel that he stepped into this lucky job, or does he feel he's talented enough and has a skill or relationships or whatever it is that he could get the job again? I always think most people should take risks. I think that we've confused people that risk is bad. A lot of us have parents that tell us old adages, like measure twice, cut once, or, you know, bird in the hand is better, right? All these messages. Mark Laurie, the great entrepreneur, and I were talking about this last night. That's why I'm bringing it up. Like everything is like scares you to take risk. I think he should take risk if it's easy for him to go back to such a cush sitch. And it might not be. But if you're watching Ron, that's where I would go with it. Madison, if you're struggling on 40 hours, there's a lot of things that could be going on. One, you might just hate your job. Mackenzie, do you know this, that I struggled to even put 1 hour of concentration to school past 5th grade? You saw the report card. 0 hours of concentration. So I've lived that life. By the way, there's only 15 left of these. Newbies are killing it. Anderson Keith just said, got one, busted my cherry. Congrats to that. What's that, sold out? And they're sold out. There's a lot there. Either you hate your job, either you're in a very, very like tough place right now. It might be about health, it might be about your relationship, but I believe that optimism is the drug that unleashes everything. I think no matter how shitty your life is or you perceive your life to be, I think there's a lot of people who have a shittier life, and I know that doesn't work for everyone, it works for me. Like putting my life in perspective to the rest of the world always makes me feel better. But two, you've got to start surrounding yourselves with positive people. I think it's positive people and positive content. Right now, like at home, I'm putting on the TV and on phone and on laptop, I'm just consuming a lot of information. Fucking television is a disaster. Has anybody watched Fox News or CNN? They're just scaring the fuck out of you. Social isn't. Everybody blames social, right? Everyone's like, social's so fucked up. Here's my feed. Luca, Grammy News. Let me keep going here. Let's see. Sports, comedy, V Friends, next post. Music, next post. basketball, next post, trading cards, next post, influencer in my screen, ad. Notice it was an ad. Next, New York fucking Jets. The algorithm is you. Team, clip that. Once and for all, I'm putting this to bed. The algorithm isn't making you depressed. The algorithm isn't sending you to racism. The algorithm isn't red or blue pilling you. You motherfuckers, you're not accountable. You motherfuckers are not accountable. You're not fucking accountable. I just showed you my algo. The algo is you. We will eliminate all excuses in the culture. Enough. Vinny Pats, I am fired up. You are the algorithm. Enough. I just showed you. It's you. Right, Mace? It's fucking you. It's you. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't give a fuck to turn you into this, that, or the other thing. China is not tricking you. Do you know how audacious you motherfuckers are? You think China gives a fuck about you, Pat, in Kansas? You think the fucking Chinese government's sitting around being like, all right, let's get Pat and his daughter Sally to fucking hate America. You fucking idiots. Enough. You're the fucking algorithm. I'm gonna actually change 3,000 people's lives right now looking at all these different chats. I'm gonna do something right now. If you don't like your algorithm, even if you do like your algorithm, go to TikTok and Instagram right now, go to search, and search Gary V, enter, and just click a lot of likes to all the Gary V content. Then type in New York Jets, and like 4 to 5 Jets posts. Then type in wine, and type 4 to 5 wine posts. And then put in trading cards and click 4 or 5. Tell me what your algorithm looks like tomorrow. You're gonna be living that Gary V life. You want to turn it to me? That's how you do it. Frankie Fashion says my algo is all hot, slightly big boobed girls. There you go. The algo is you. The algo is you. You're the fucking algo. Hi. I find that a consistent C player destroys a random A player every day of the week. People don't want to be consistent because they don't like to persevere through the bullshit. I love what I do, and I woke up this morning and like, you know how sometimes you wake up off cycle? I got plenty of sleep, but it just felt weird. I didn't want to go to the gym. It was a little gloomy. I didn't want to persevere. I really didn't. But when you fucking have that fucking fortitude in your stomach, it gets you through. You've got to be more consistent, y'all.
Dub video, man. I was super quiet, man, because I was just taking in the notes, just taking in everything. Shout out to Gary V. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Comment at the bottom some of y'all favorite moments, anything y'all picked up on. And yeah, like I said, we're going to continue to knock these out. Some videos going to be educational. Some videos going to be funny. But at the end of the day, it's all a wave. Y'all make sure to get back at me. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all on the next one.